Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start us off. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Lagway. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On the run, it's Fields. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Oakland offense is back out on the field. No doubt. Missed it. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the tailback's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Bringing it back, it's Bailey. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Runs through the defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on a screen. A change of direction. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100+ receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Takes the handoff. It's Fields. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down. Very near the red zone now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he gets the pass away. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Fields. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's complete downfield.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back to pass. It's leg way. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Fields. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Quick juke to get free. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Fields. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to start the 2nd half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. And bulldozing his way through. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice creep.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time
for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, TCU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. The Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll toss it to the back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is... Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Lagway. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Using his legs on the scramble. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
A gain makes it second and medium. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size that...
On the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Who makes the grab? He's got some room to work. That's a big gain deep in enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. And the Cowboys looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Comes up with the catch. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to
The field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right?
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this.
Can he reach the end zone? So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.